Hey guys, are you new to Monster Hunter? Or maybe you're a new hunter that doesn't quite understand the game outside of defeat big monsters. Well, this guide will be for you, and hopefully by the end of it you will have the sort of basics under your belt and will feel more confident to jump into those hunts and start feeling like an absolute boss while you slay those monsters. So guys, make sure to drop a like down below if this video helps you out and subscribe for more Monster Hunter videos just like this one, and don't forget to click on that notification bell as well. Comment down below if you are a new player and have any questions, or if you're a veteran OG hunter and you have some tips for the newer players. I'm Paradise Central, and let's jump into what exactly is Monster Hunter. So guys, Monster Hunter is essentially a game where you take on the role of a hunter, and the hunter is this brave, almost superhuman level person who is given quests, tasks and hunts by the local village. The land is often overrun wild with various different monsters of varying sizes, from the size of a small house pet to the size of a huge mountainous creature. These are usually causing issues and destruction for the locals, and this is where you as the hunter come in to help out and save the day. To start with, you may be helping out with gathering specific items or dealing with some smaller creatures, but as you grow stronger, you'll be going up against much tougher monsters. And this is where it starts to get fun. With every monster you slay, you'll gain access to materials from that defeated monster. You can then use these materials to craft weapons and badass armor sets, often themed after the monsters themselves. You literally get to use the hide, scales, claws or fangs of the monsters that you slay in order to protect yourself with awesome armor or to create powerful weapons. So if you're new and you've just jumped into the game, you might be wondering, how do I know when I'm progressing in the game? There are of course no levels in Monster Hunter, but as you go out and hunt different monsters, you will then be crafting those more powerful weapon and armor sets, which increase your baseline stats such as your attack and defense. And this is how the growth in Monster Hunter works. Furthermore, you have hunter ranks. These are sort of like levels, but instead show your ranking as a hunter within the village. The higher your rank, the harder monsters you can fight, and thus the better weapons and armor you can create to be more powerful. So now we know a bit about how the game works, you might be wondering, well, where are the health bars? How do I know when I'm beating the monster? And it can be confusing because there are no big visual health bars, so you know exactly where you stand in this sort of boss-like style battle. Well, Monster Hunter does give you more subtle visual indications that you will start to pick up on the more you play and the more experience you get. As you're hunting a monster, you will see parts break off, you'll even see things like visual scratches and damage appear on the monster, and eventually they will begin to become tired and even limp. This is your visual indication that the monster is weakening, perhaps even near death or ready to capture. You might not have heard of capturing before, so let me explain exactly how it works. One important thing to look out for is on the top right of the screen, below the monster icon that you're hunting, you will sometimes see a blue monster icon. This is the capture icon that will appear when the monster is fairly near death and is ready to be captured. You can use this icon to know exactly when they're capturable, so when you see it, it means they are ready to be tranked and trapped. Tranks are items that you can buy from either the merchant or craft yourself. We recommend that you bring about 5 or 6 of them in the hunt with you, and traps can also be bought from the Argosy or crafted in your crafting menu. We recommend that you bring both a shock and a pitfall trap out on your hunts. To capture a monster, look out for the blue icon, and once it's appeared, have your tranks ready and apply 2 doses to the monster. You then place the trap and lure the monster towards it, and once it falls inside, he is captured. Now this method is called pre-tranking because we applied those tranks before the monster was in the trap. You can also apply them after the monster's in the trap, however there is some room for error in this method, as the monster might break free or someone might be flinching you, thus you can't use the items in time. So we recommend pre-tranking the monster before they fall into the trap. So another thing you may be wondering is, how exactly do you know you're progressing through the story in the game? What's the difference between high and low rank and all of that kind of stuff? Well, in Monster Hunter Rise you actually have 3 different types of quests. You have the village quests, which are the single player storyline quests, as well as the Gathering Hub quests, which are split into low rank and high rank. So those are your 3 types. If you are new, we recommend starting with the village quests by talking to Hinoa in the centre of Kimura Village. These quests are essentially low-rank difficulty hunts that will progress you through the main story of the game with a gentle difficulty increase as you progress. Do note though, these are single player only quests, so your friends will not be able to join and help you. However, they are nicely balanced for just one player. Essentially, you will want to select a quest from the highest star ranking that you have unlocked and complete them in order to progress to the next star ranking. However, if you are finding those highest star ranking ones that you have unlocked difficult, you can always go back to the lower star ranking quests and practice more on the monsters there, and even craft their weapons and their armor so that you have slightly better stats going forwards. Once you have all of the village quests complete, you will then be able to tackle the Gathering Hub quests. This is where you can start to team up with your friends and other hunters online. Starting at the low rank, you will once again want to work your way through these different star level quests until complete. Remember, you can always repeatedly hunt the same monster if you're struggling in order to craft its armor and weapons. Once completed, you can then start to tackle the high rank Gathering Hub quests. These are currently the hardest in the game. Take note, there will be a difficulty increase in these high rank Gathering Hub quests. However, they also offer you the ability to craft high rank weapons and armor, which will be substantially better than your low rank weapons and armor that you've previously been farming and crafting. We recommend that you farm an early rank monster as soon as you can in order to get yourself a beefy upgrade of high rank weapons and a high rank armor set. So another question you might be wondering is that there's so many weapons, which one should I choose? Well, the variety of the weapons are part of the fun of the game and add to the replayability of it as well. There are 14 different types in total with different playstyles, and we actually have a dedicated video explaining each one of them, so if you want to learn more about the weapons, we recommend you check out the Which Weapon is Right for You video. The link will be down below. However, if you're a new player, we recommend trying out either the longsword, the sword and shield, or the greatsword. These are relatively simple weapons with not too many combos and controls to get used to. However, they might be simple to learn, but all 14 weapons are definitely hard to master. As said before, the variety is part of the fun. Trying out new weapons, learning different playstyles, and different ways to defeat monsters with different weapons is not only fun and enjoyable, but also offers a new experience every time you go out and hunt that monster with a different weapon, and it's a really good way to improve overall as a hunter. So guys, that's it. You hopefully now understand the basic concept of the game and how it all works. If you want more tips like this one, make sure you are subscribed down below and drop a like if this did help you out. Make sure to put a comment down below if this did help you and you learned something new, or again if you're an OG veteran hunter and you have some tips for the newer players. Thank you everybody for watching. Make sure to click that notification bell below as well. I hope you enjoyed this, I hope it was helpful, and I hope you're all having a great day, and I'll see you next time.
If you want to catch more from us at Arekkz Gaming, don't forget you can catch the guys 269, Paradise Central and Investmore streaming over on Twitch weekdays, playing a variety of games. If you guys want to jump in, tune in, watch and even join in, then make sure you check them out. The links to those are in the description box down below, and of course you can join the Discord to get involved in all of the discussions.